Hi, my name is Kristen and my business is Well Balanced. I started this YouTube channel mainly out of my husband's encouragement because I was telling my clients over and over again how to quiet their minds, how to meditate, how to do different meditations in order to find stillness and wholeness. And so I started it that way. And I thought, well, I'll just give these little bits of videos and tidbits to my clients. And I hope that that helps them, and I'm not writing things down all the time. And that's kind of how this channel was born, to be honest. And it was funny because even though my whole life I've been in front of people teaching classes, fitness classes, and doing talks as well in my previous career, I'm not really someone who just wants to get out and be in front of the camera, nor do I need to be a YouTuber. And so how I actually got upon doing YouTube videos was a friend of mine, Jen, invited me over one day and she goes, Kristen, I'm going to teach you how to do a video. I think you have a lot to say. And I was like, oh gosh, okay. I go, I don't like being in front of the camera. She's like, oh, it's not a big deal. And so I went over to her house and we did my first Reiki video. And I was like, oh, that wasn't so hard. And then I I told her I really don't know how to put things on Instagram or how to even load anything on YouTube. And she's like, it's really not hard. So I left her house thinking, well, that was neat. She showed me how to do this, but I don't even know how to get them. This is how computer illiterate I can be sometimes, is how to get them up onto the channel. So it was a funny story. Then my friend Holly, or Holiday is her TV name, I guess. She was a newscaster, news person, interviewer, things like that. She came over for a treatment one day and brought a microphone and brought this light kit out of the blue. And I said, what are you doing? You're coming for a treatment? She goes, oh, I was just thinking if you ever wanted to do videos for your business, I brought you this. So she bought me everything. And then she showed me how to use it. And I was like, okay, I'm getting this, God. Like the universe is telling me to do videos. Next thing I know, I'm still just not convinced I even want to do this, nor did I even think I had anything to say. And then my son Kyle comes over and he's like, Mom, I want to teach you how to upload videos. And I think that you have a lot to say, because he always would listen to the cool stories of healing. And it was like every time something comes in threes, I just go with the flow. So that's how I got started with this YouTube channel. And so one of the main things, yes, I do physical and emotional work on people, and God comes in and truly does the divine healing. I mean, I'm awestruck a lot of what goes on in my office. But the reason why I talk so much about changing your thoughts and changing your vibrations and sending out positive messages for yourself and for others is because probably 90% of the time, people's illnesses have an emotional component to it. And usually it is stuck energy from the past, or it is fear, or it is negative talk on themselves, and or allowing others to dictate how their life is going to be because they don't know how to protect themselves and stuff. So really my videos started to change more to almost this holistic changing your thoughts. It feels like a positive message that I feel led to tell everyone on. Really watch your thoughts and watch how you look at things, and how you look at things will change. They really will. Then the other reason why I started these videos is because people have such a hard time in calming that mind in order to move forward in life. And so really by taking it one step at a time, by giving yourself grace, by not wrestling with something, by relaxing into what is, and sometimes what isn't a very pretty situation. And once you can have that courage to accept what is, can you rise up into acceptance and to move forward with more of a positive vibration. So I do a lot of training with my clients on that as well. So I wanted to also talk briefly about how do I quiet my mind in order to allow that energy to come through. And so much of my practice is truly about just being a vessel. I always tell people I'm just a tube, and God's energy comes through. And so whether it is God's energy is coming through my hands and somehow people miraculously feel better, feel more enlightened after a treatment, and or they are physically, their issue went away. I do believe it's because every day I sit and I make it a practice to sit at least 30 minutes. Now, it's because it's what I do for a living, right? I mean, a lot of you could just need to start with 5 minutes. But when you sit and when you get out of yourself and you get out of your thoughts, and I know Joe Dispenza, Dr. Dispenza, who I love his videos and his books. He always talks about becoming nothing, nobody, nowhere, and no time. And so what does that mean? It basically means to step out of this persona, this person that you feel that you are, that defines you in this, what a lot of people say is our 3D reality, is this dense reality that a lot of us get stuck in. And so if you can become nobody, nowhere, no one, and just allow for who you are truly as a spirit and who you are as your consciousness to be free to open up and come out of this 3D reality, you will see miraculous things come into your life. And I don't even know how to explain it. And I'll do a video on some of the cool things that come into my life, not even just physical manifestations, but also just spiritual manifestations. And so where I feel like we're going with this world and where we're going with moving forward, if you choose to, right? I mean, we can stay stuck for sure. I mean, we have free will and it's okay. I mean, everybody can be right where they want to be. But if you choose to, this world is moving forward and we're becoming more telepathic and we're becoming more empathic and we're becoming more intuitive. And we are learning that energy is real and we're learning that we have divine support like nobody's business. And we're learning that quantum field has enough for everybody. There's no competition. We shouldn't be in competition with people, places, and things. That comes from a feeling of lack of and not enough. And so once we start to become nobody, nowhere, nothing, just who we are as a spirit, will the quantum field, will God, will I say my angels and my guides come in and start moving people, places, and things in all of our lives in order to have this divine reality living here on earth. We don't have to wait till we get up to heaven to be experiencing this amazing, miraculous place we call earth. And be willing to step out of your routine, be willing to open up to synchronicities, be willing to say, hey, that butterfly makes me think of my mom. Oh, trust your intuitions. It's not like the butterfly is my mom who passed away 22 years ago. That butterflies is a vehicle that my mom's spirit will come and give me messages every now and then and just give me love or just say, hey, I'm around, or start to trust your gut feeling and your intuition and what a lot of people would call their imagination. Start to trust your quote imagination. When you feel something, when you see something, allow yourself to start designing this great life of yours that you would if you were an architect, right? If you were an architect, you would dream big and you would think, what do I want in this house of mine? You wouldn't think small and lack of, right? You would think, what do I want? And then you would start dreaming about it, and then you start putting it to paper, and then you would start to take the steps forward to make that a reality. Everything that you see around us has been started by within. There's nothing that hasn't started within except for us. We were divinely created, right? But all that we can imagine, people have put into practice, making life easier with computers and stuff. That started with someone's imagination and someone's wonder and someone's like kind of thinking, wonder what it would be like if we could make a phone call and see someone's face on the video. I was just FaceTiming with my daughter today and I was thinking, gosh, when I was a kid, I watched the Jetsons, and they would like call someone and boop, the person would come up and then they'd hang up and it'd go boop boop. And I feel like that's how it is now. When I hang up from my daughter, I hear this boop boop. And I'm thinking, gosh, we are living that reality of really creating beyond what we could ever expect. So I just did this video to encourage you to really keep quieting your mind, keep walking forward, keep looking at the synchronicities, keep asking for divine support and help. open your eyes to the things that maybe you thought, oh, that couldn't be a divine message, or start to go, I wonder if it is. You will see your life transform, and you will see you come out of the muck of being in this, what we'd say, this dense 3D reality, and you start to really rise up. And then of course, everything is about love. So when we're loving and we're loving others and we're not judging them and we're sending love out and we are walking in a place of gratitude, so much more will this beautiful, what I love to call 5D life, a life from a higher perspective, a life from seeing it from an eagle's perch or from heaven. You see that everything's moving together in order to put things into place, in order to move you forward in life. So anyways, have a great day and thank you for listening. Goodbye.